Hello and welcome back to another video here with me, Huschenbeth. I hope you all had amazing holidays. I'm finally back from some much needed family time. My mom did some extraordinary dishes. I'm truly the most lucky, or my entire family is incredibly lucky for all the nice desserts and all that. Yeah, but it's time to get back to Magic. There's still plenty of decks and timeless to try, and I'm finally gonna play Tendrils of Agony, Dark Ritual, Underworld Breach. I don't know how it took me so long to figure out that Underworld Breach and Dark Ritual is just inherent, like that's just a thing that you can be doing. So, at first I wasn't even aware that we had Storm cards in the format, that we could basically abuse all the mana that we can make from Dark Ritual with, and then like go crazy. But when I realized that, I was just thinking to myself, well, you just need something like a Yawgmoth's Will, right? To recast those ritual over and over again and then get a bunch more mana. That would be perfect, wouldn't it be? But yeah, Yawgmoth's Will is not in the format, is there? Well, and then, one of you guys, one of you awesome viewers notified me of Underworld Breach existing. And yeah, you don't have to piece together much more when you have Breach, because this card is... It is pretty much Yawgmoth's Will. It has the restriction that for each card you cast again out of the graveyard, not like Yawgmoth's Will, you have to exile 3 other cards, but you can make sure that your graveyard is pretty filled up, especially when you have Dragon Raid's Chandler in play while you're going off. You will just put everything into the graveyard and feed the Breach. And with that, you can just boom, 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 ritual a bunch of times, make a bunch of mana, and then do Diabolic Intent or Demonic Tutor for the Tendrils of Agony and kill your opponent. And you feature all that in a deck that also has some aggressive elements. You can just go Dragon Rage Chandler, Ragavan, Orcish Bowmasters. We play some of the strongest early creatures in the format, and can deal some additional damage with those as well, making it easier to finish them off with Tendrils, right? If they're already at 14, you only need 7 spells to kill them. And yeah, we have Bauble and Lurrus to top it all off. We have Stitcher Supplier, which is a pretty neat one. This deck is, by the way, by Omri Fopter. Go check out his YouTube channel. He made a video on it as well. And yeah, he came up with the neat idea of playing Stitcher Supplier together with Diabolic Intent to, yeah, fill up your Underworld Breach. Of course, that makes... I'm always a little bit of a hater of cards that otherwise don't do stuff. I love the channel in here because it's a great card, but it also works very well with the combo, right? But this is obviously a pretty shitty card. It's just a 1/1 pretty much. Sure, it feeds the Channeler Delirium. It's really bad. So I'll see if it's necessary. It might be necessary, just as an enabler for our combo cards. It sort of filters into rituals as well, right? Because all of a sudden you get 3 extra looks at a ritual, which with Breach, you just need a ritual in the graveyard. You don't even need it in your hand. So I can see that the Stitcher Supply is just plenty good. Also playing one Phyrexian Tower, which is kind of cute with Bowmaster and Supplier. A bunch of fetches, of course. And yeah, that's the main deck. We also have some removal, Lightning Bolt and Fatal Push, some Disruption, Thoughtseize. Again, like Breach is also a card that you can just play fair. Like turn 4, you could just play Breach, cast a Fatal Push, cast a Lightning Bolt, and exile 3 cards. And a Bauble. Exile 9 cards from your graveyard because you fill up your graveyard really heavily. So that's super good. That is super, super nice. You're not even committed to being this combo deck. You're sort of an intermediate between the two, right? So that's super good. Sideboard looked a lot different than the original list. The original list had Deathrite Shaman 4 times and Necropotence 4 times. I just didn't really understand either of them too much. I think Necropotence probably is against hate. But after playing that red-black Necro deck, I was really down on the card. Necropotence was great 25 years ago, alright, but the world has changed. Even going turn 1 Necropotence with a Dark Ritual, it just, I don't think it's that good, honestly. I think it's a trap. I think it's a trap. So I'm not gonna play Necropotence in the sideboard. I also would have to sacrifice Lurrus So you basically put in a grindy card and remove a grindy card that's always in your opening hand. In Lurrus, that just doesn't make too much sense to me. And then Deathrite Shaman also just like, why? I don't know. It's a graveyard hate ramp. I don't really understand it. Like if you play Deathrite Shaman, you play it in the main deck. Like you could maybe convince me to play it over Ragavan. But not, I don't know. Like Deathrite, I guess you don't want to exile cards from your own graveyard, right? Because you need them for Breach. So I guess Deathrite isn't that good in this deck. I don't know. So yeah, I'm going with Ragavan to chip in some damage, put on some pressure. Of course, this card is kind of shitty in a Bowmaster format, but I'll go with it. Like if you look at modern Breach lists, they always play for Ragavan. So I mean, the format in Modern is different. There's a lot less Bowmasters in Modern, but that's a different topic. Yeah, and then I cut those Deathrite Shamans and I just added additional disruption for the opponent's disruption. So we have 2 Feed the Swarm here, and 2 Abrades and a Molten Collapse to destroy various, unlicensors. Gravedigger's Cage. Feed the Swarm gets rid of Leyline of the Void and rest in peace. And yeah, then I also added 2 Duress to just, have more discard. And I did add a 3-mana enchantment, not Necropotence. I did add Blood Moon. I mean, sure, you sacrifice Lurrus, but I think when Blood Moon is good against like that Primeval Titan Field of the Dead deck, it's just so good that that is worth it. Also, we have multiple tutors, so we can tutor it up, play it, and yeah, just makes sense. We can also afford to play it easily because we have plenty of black swarms. And yeah, just Blood Moon is very easily incorporable for this deck, and it makes sense to me to break the Lurrus Companion for that. All right, that is maybe the most broken deck. It looks really, really broken. I mean, from the looks of it, what I saw so far, it just seems damn good. So yeah, but I mean, I'm not the most combo player out there, like not the combo master there is, but. So bear with me. I might do a little bit of missteps here, but in the end, it's just math, and I can do some math, right? Like adding up some ritual, counting the storm count. I'm curious, is there even a storm counter? On Magic Online, there's a storm counter. We'll see, we'll see. All right, guys, let's play some Rakdos Breach Storm. Righty, what do we have here? Interesting. I mean, this is a bit of a... It's lacking. I mean, we have Lurrus, I guess. We always have Lurrus. We have a Dragonmaid's Chandler. We can dig ourselves into stuff. Maybe it's good enough. Not sure. It's a bit of a weird one. I mean, here you would really like to have a shitty creature to sacrifice, of course. We'll see. Having Lurrus makes hands like this less risky, let's say, because you always have the Lurrus in the end. Yeah. But again, it's my first match with the deck, so we'll see how this plays out. Okay. Yeah, Breach, having 4 Breach in your deck seems pretty good in any like black, red, mid-rangey matchup. It's just such a late-game powerhouse of a card. Do I want to play the Chandler here? Just have it die to a Bowmaster. I think I have not much else going on, and the upside of, them not having Bowmasters is real. And even if they kill it, I'm probably gonna get Lurrus sometime soon. Just get it back. If they play Bowmaster here, I can just Bowmaster their Bowmaster. Okay, that's perfectly fine with me. Okay. They know I have Bowmaster, by the way. They know it. And from the mountain here, I'm judging that they're also playing a red-black deck. Oh, Hive, okay. Hive is giving me the hint that they're not doing combo shenanigans. I don't think you would play Hive in this deck, right? Maybe I'm a bit loose with the Orc here, playing it out there. Now they can Orc my Orc. Yeah. Well, this is good for me. I could ritual Lurrus into my hand. I think I'm gonna do that. Just playing a fair ritual game here. I think I have a second ritual, and if I hit the breach, like this might not even be a game where I'm gonna combo much. Okay, this turned out to be bad. They sort of traded one Thoughtseize for 2 of my cards. That's not good. Okay. Yeah, I don't like my position. I don't like my position much. They have Lurrus and I do not. I would probably need to kill the Bowmaster as well. They were gonna draw a Bloodstained Mire. Yeah, now they're gonna get Lurrus back and then next turn play it. I'm almost empty. I need, oh, that's good. That's good against Lurrus. Okay. Yeah. I need a breach. They got rid of a land. That's good for me. They're not even returning Lurrus? What? Why? Why not? Yeah, I'm just hoping to draw Breach now. The Stitcher Supplier does look reasonable, in theory. I really don't understand why they didn't get Lurrus into their hand there. They had 2 free mana, like, just nonsensical. Okay. So we're not playing Brainstorm, so there's no reason to keep fetches around, really. I'm not having Blood Moon in my deck right now, so I just get Blood Crypt. And fin my deck. Bauble. Bauble. Bauble is quite nice with Breach as well. Oh, it's an Arcanist. So yeah, they're certainly playing a fair deck. I'm losing this game clearly. But if I find Breach, I can maybe get out of this. Now I don't have a creature anymore. They didn't play the Bauble? Huh? Huh? They didn't play the Bauble. Why? Why didn't they play the Bauble? Don't understand. They wanted to slow roll it with Lurrus. Ugh. Yeah. Yeah, of course, I mean, Breach is insane in their deck too. That sucks. Yeah, I mean, that's unlucky. I wonder if he would have won this game, if he would have drawn Breach. So you have to... You cast Breach, then you cast Channeler, then you cast Ritual. Bin a card with Channeler, and then you make some mana and stuff. Cast a few spells. Then Diabolic Intent. I could still win this game. What are they doing? They're playing... Oh, they're playing... Yeah, okay, I mean, that's reasonable, I guess. Interesting, though. They could have Thoughtseized me. If I draw Breach here, I might still win. I think I'm still gonna win with Breach here. Which is pretty insane, right? I'm at 9. They have Arcanist Bauble. I mean, theoretically... I could even survive a turn. If I... No, I can't. I mean, they have enough. No, I mean, they only have 6 damage right now. Okay, Breach. 2 draws, yep. Wow! Damn! Alright, okay, so yeah. Okay. Let's go. Let's get the party started. There's no way to filter mana, but I don't need to filter mana. I think this is just best to start this way. And then, okay, get rid of this. Style, Lurrus, whatever. And the question is just, do I have enough? Oh, I think I do. I should have enough, right? I didn't make the map yet, but like, hey, there's nothing else we can do here anyway, so. Yeah, play Ritual. Exile, Lurrus, Bowmasters, Thoughtseize. I guess we have plenty Baubles we can exile too. Bin another card. Then cast a Dark Ritual. Where is it? There. And exile Bolt, Bauble. I guess I have an intent in my hand, so I don't need the intent in the grave. Yeah, this is plenty. I have plenty of spells here. Yeah, this is pretty insane, right? Like, I just kill them with one card because my graveyard has everything I need. Just pretty nutty. Yeah, the way I'm gonna win here is I'm gonna Diabolic Intent for Tendrils of Agony. And yeah, I can do one more time, I guess. And that's plenty damage. Yeah, this deck is absurdly good if the graveyard is active. That is... how much? 8 Storm. So it's 9 in total. So it's 18 damage. Yeah, sick. Wow. They drew the Breach back to back on top of my library. Damn. Okay, alright. So they're playing Lurrus. So they don't have Leyline of the Void. So they're playing like Unlicensed Hers and Cage maybe. Nah, they won't play Cage. Cage doesn't. So they have doesn't work with Lurrus. So they likely have yeah, what am I trying to say? The Hers. Okay, else anything I wanna do? I guess Ragavan on the draw. It's just too shitty. Grapeshot maybe? Could just be reasonable against like Bowmaster. Could also just play Fatal Push. Just have more removal. Thoughtseize. Thoughtseize seems kind of medium. Not sure. Maybe cut one Thoughtseize. And yeah, leave everything else. Molten Collapse. Molten Collapse. I mean, maybe this should just be like a Kolaghan's Command. Kolaghan's Command would be pretty insane for a matchup like this. Right? I mean, there's probably... like, I don't know how popular Cage is. Especially if everybody's playing Lurrus, nobody's playing Cage as a graveyard hate piece. They could play Lantern or Tormod Script, but if they play Lantern or Tormod Script, they still get to pop it. And against those, Pithing Needle is the best anti-hate. This deck could easily play one Pithing Needle as well, because we have 4 tutors. And playing one Pithing Needle is kind of, you know, makes it so you have 5. Yeah, and I'm not even sure it's good enough here. Like, just play Thoughtseize or Grapeshot. I don't think I want to have the Tormod Script against the Lurrus. I mean, I could. I don't think that's the plan. Yeah, Dragonraid's Channeler is not great against Bowmaster, but I think it's just way too important. You can never cut that card from this deck. But Ragavan on the draw against in this matchup is the easiest cut. Yeah, no. I don't love mulliganing, but 5 lands is already like a mulligan, so. I mean, what this deck is missing a little bit is card selection, right? I mean, you have Channeler, you have some things. I wonder if I play Channeler this turn. I don't think so. I think I don't. I think I chill on that. That's bad. Yeah, that's bad. That's good. That's good. Okay, so here I could play Chandler, and if I hit creature, sorcery, or artifact, I have a big boy. Is that too risky? I like the risk. Come on. Let's go for it. So I'm missing Dark Ritual. 4 cards in hand. I don't know if I want to draw a Breach right here. I need it for later, but I could also Lurrus it maybe. That's probably ambitious. Breach is weird here. So it's just gonna clog up my hand. I have Diabolic Intent. I could just use that to get another Breach, but I might need to do that to get Ritual. Alright, I'll keep it. This is really low experience with the deck. I don't know. Hopefully they're off Bowmaster too. Yeah. I got kind of punished for my greedy play, maybe. Okay. And yeah, what you can also do, what the modern Breach decks do, they play a bunch of burn, like lightning bolts. And if you have 1 lightning bolt in your graveyard, like later in the game, and you have 5 mana, you can just shoot a bunch of times. They play Lantern, okay. I don't. You could keep Bowmasters in the freaking world. You know, they make my Diabolic Intent pretty bad, I guess, if they block here. But they might not block. Yeah, they're not blocking. What do I get with the Diabolic Intent? That's probably what I have to do here. Getting a Abrade just doesn't seem that good. Getting Molten Collapse, I did not put it into my deck though. Molten Collapse, at least I could have maybe, you know, descended and kill a thing. Yeah, I feel like I should have played smarter with the Channeler in this game. That was just a bit too greedy. Could just return Lurrus, play Lurrus, then they exile my grave. Just I'm clogging up with these shitty cards. This is the annoying part here. How do I deal with this lantern? So if I Abrade it, it's just gonna crack it. And then I lose all this, and then I'm left with what? Nothing. Like a Bolt, a Breach, and a Lurrus. That's terrible for me. So I think how I get rid of this lantern is by casting Lurrus next turn and hoping I hit a land. Or I could just get a Bowmaster here. Yeah, I think I just cast Lurrus and hope they pop it in response to prevent me from getting a channeler into play. That's the idea. They do play Ragavan. I guess on the play you play it? Really? It's just so bad against Bowmaster. I don't know. Okay, well, that was that. Yeah, I'm just... shit, I shouldn't have fetched, maybe. The thing is, like, I want every single card I can get into my graveyard later on, right after this Lantern. But if I don't fetch, they can just Lightning Bolt this Lurrus in response to the fetch. Alright, so now we are... Oh, I could actually Diabolic Intent for... Stitcher Supplier? That could be it. Stitcher Supplier. Oof. Okay. Yeah. Starting to think I might need Tormod's Crypt myself. Croxa is a bit of an issue. Huh. Okay, let's see. I can get the Stitcher, then cast Ritual, then play Breach, have 2 black floating. And I have Ritual, Intent, and 3 from the Stitcher in my graveyard. I mean, I don't know. I'm at 9, so I take 5. Just thinking if I can survive another turn. I also have to cast Stitcher, right? But Stitcher seems kind of good. I miscounted by 1. So I have to do this. I haven't played a land yet. Then I can do this. Exile that, that, and that. I just have too few cards. Right? We'll see. I think I just can't get anywhere. You need a pretty good graveyard for Breach. You need to have a pretty good graveyard. Yep. So now I get 3 more cards, and then I can fetch for something. What do I fetch for here? So my opponent's at 17. Okay, so I milled 3 cards. I milled a Demonic Tutor. Just get another Stitcher? I can't kill it though this time because oh no, I have Diabolic Intent. Okay, so I get a Stitcher. This is 6. Have to Ritual first, then play Stitcher. I have a Stitcher in the graveyard already. Just need mana, maybe? Just get a Ritual. Just get a Ritual. I could get a land. Land is red source. Oh my god. The robe is also freaking killing me again. Now I have to play fast as well. Nice. I think funnily enough the Diabolic Intent is better. Because it makes me sack. They concede. I wasn't even sure if it was or not. But if it was enough, then this is a pretty insane outcome, right? Okay, let's take a minute and go through this. So, mill free again. 5 cards in the bin. Play Diabolic Intent. I'm missing a mana. Mill free. Free. Cast Ritual. Go to 3. Go to 4. Cast Intent. Go down to 2. Sack this. I can't cast it though. I think I was short here. Right? Am I stupid? I have 0 cards in hand. This is 3 more in the grave. I have 5 in the grave. I use 3 of them. Cast Intent. Mill here. Get me a land. Play land. Cast Rich. No. And my opponent conceded prematurely. I was dead here. Right? There's no way I can get out of this. I needed a couple more cards in my graveyard, essentially. Couple more. Like, for example, the 1 fetch. Like, no. Nope. Get 4 with the Stitcher. If I sack the Stitcher here, I get 4. But then I don't have any mana left. So I have to get a land. Play the land. And then I have 4 Ritual and Intent in my graveyard. Then I have to Ritual. Right? No, I can, yeah. I can recast Stitcher as well. Then I have to Ritual, exile 3. But then I don't have enough to Stitcher again. I'm pretty sure that I was short here. And my opponent shouldn't have conceded. Make your opponents play it out. I mean, really. I guess they were just kind of bored about me going through the combo. But yeah, I was just short a little bit. But it's crazy. Like with Stitcher seems really, really nice. Oh man, could have gotten Phyrexian Tower in a situation like this? Yeah. Phyrexian Tower would have been insane. Yeah. But I didn't have it in my deck anymore. I had it in the graveyard already. But yeah, if I could have Diabolic Tutored for Phyrexian Tutor, play it, Tower, sack it, mill, basically put 4 cards in my bin, get 2 mana, that would have been sick. Although, no, if I intend, I can't. Yeah, but then I could have Demonic Tutored, I guess. Okay, cool. Yeah, Lantern was pretty annoying, not gonna lie. But almost won there still, and we did win on paper, but yeah, not really, so. Alrighty, we have a 1 land. Unfortunately, it's a mountain. 1 mountain in the deck. Damn it. I would keep this, I think, if I had a a black land. Yikes. Okay. Well. I guess. Stomping Ground. No, it's a sneak deck. That is a natural or a sneak and show, sneak attack deck. I've made some tiny tweaks to the sideboard. I added a Pithing Needle and a Kolaghan's Command. I will always have my final deck list as the deck list in the description. So, yeah. Okay. So, I would like to be able to kill this Narcomancer, but I only have a few cards that can do so. A Ragavan. I don't think I want to draw a Ragavan. Yeah. Just fetch a swamp. I think these decks run Blood Moon in the main deck sometimes. Blood Moon and Utopia Sprawl is a pretty good... Oh, shit. Shit. No. Attack first. Oh, okay, now it doesn't matter anyways. That does matter. It stops sneak attack. It doesn't stop natural order, but stops sneak attack at least. For a turn. They have NO. They do have NO. Okay. So that's like a Worldspan Worm or whatever. Blood Moon. Okay, so they can NO again for a Worldspan Worm. Next turn. Yeah. Breach, okay. Yeah, I think best course of action is to just get the stupid Stitcher. I mean, I could Thoughtseize here, I guess. Take the NO. Wait, they didn't take a small creature? So their last card is sneak attack? Must be, right? Huh. Can I mean, I think I'm capable of beating. Like, if I want to beat sneak attack here, I have to get Thoughtseize. In which case, it's like super unusual though. Like, that doesn't make any sense to not get a small dude. Then the last card is sneak attack, right? But I think I cannot beat that. I think I have to do my own shit. Like, this is a turn 3 Attractor. I'm on a draw. I just, if they have turn 4 sneak attack Worldspan Worm, so be it. Okay, this is Dragonwade's Chandler, which is one piece of the puzzle. I'm kind of low on red mana though, I guess. So that's a problem. I knew it. I guessed it. But like, even though I kind of knew it, I could not play around it in that situation. It's just be like that sometimes. Okay. What do I cut? I kind of want push and duress. And needle, of course. They also have graveyard interaction. They probably have some artifacts. I do like Ragavan on the play. It just is like Bowmaster kills Llanowar Elf. I think that's the best. I think the Bowmaster is the worst card though. Or Ragavan. Ragavan is a bit slow. What are you able to cut here? Everything seems so important. A breach? Bauble? Cutting Bauble seems like blasphemy. I kind of need the second push as well, I feel like. Or should I not play like this? I think I should play like this. Because, like, yeah, I might be faster than them, but I'm also very... Like, if I just kill their stuff, then I'm going to be in a good position. Yeah, maybe get rid of one breach. One tutor. I don't know. Maybe I'm messing up my own strategy too much by cutting these like important combo pieces. I think cutting Bowmaster is reasonable. Like, how many 1 toughness creatures will they have? They have 4 Anarchomancers and they have 4 Halflings. They have 4 Death Rights. So they probably have like 2 to 4 Llanowar Elves. So that's the only thing Bowmaster kills. That's just not enough. I don't know if that's even a good hand. 4 lands is a lot. To be fair, I also mulliganed to 5 that last game, right? Like, got seriously unlucky. Mulliganed to 5 and got killed on turn 4. Now, 4 lands is just too many for this deck. Maybe you can go to 19 lands. Utopia Sprawl. Yeah, I would have liked to see something else. Just 1 mana elf would have been much preferred here. There's a breach. Oh, Delirium right away. 4 cards Delirium. Easy. Easy, easy, easy. The nice thing about Natural Order is that you can play the elf and then play Natural Order, right? With double Utopia Sprawl, they can attract some here again. But I might win before. Like, if they go Atraxa here, I might win. Yeah, I'm just gonna fetch a mountain. Then I go to 16. So if they have Worldspine Worm, I go to 1. And get Breach. Yeah, it's gonna get shuffled anyways. And milled. And there's the ritual, so I have everything now. Okay, so I think I got him. It's a turn 4 kill. Yeah, so they can play Natural Order. Oh, okay. Yeah, super dead. They are super dead. Where do I start? Dark Ritual, I guess. Alright, going through the combo. Could play a second channeler as well. That would definitely go infinite. Or not definitely go infinite, but pretty much. Yeah. I got a new mouse for holidays, and it's like one of these weird ones. So I gotta get used to it for Christmas. I mean, it's like better for your what do you call it in English? Ankle. One lets me do it. It's fine. The rope's already getting annoying. I mean, they're at 7. I can just cast Tendrils. Make it easy. I could have dealt easily 20. Like, I could have dealt a bazillion damage there. Double channel, I can mill it twice every time. You know, I can tutor for the Tendrils by casting Stitcher, sacking it, whatever. Can even play a land that turn. No, I think I already played a land. This was turn 4, right? Yeah. Okay, we're just killing each other turn 4 today. That's the name of the game. Feed the Swarm does destroy sneak attack. It's kind of funny. Will they just play it like that? They did this game. They could play it on like turn 3 and then activate it on the next turn. Maybe. If they do that, I can just tutor for Pithing Needle. I think I want to play both tutor. I want to play all the tutors. Maybe I get rid of Ragavan on the draw. I mean, if they play Utopia Sprawl, I guess I do want to play Ragavan, but maybe Feed the Swarm is better than Ragavan? Let's try it. I kind of like my position a little bit more than theirs because I have so much disruption for their stuff. And they are just playing elves and big, like 4-mana cards. I mean, they have Blood Moon, which is not effective here. And they have maybe some Graveyard Hate, I guess. With a hand like this, I mean, you Demonic Tutor for Dragon Rage Chandler. I already have a bunch of these combo cards, but like, what's more important is to have the graveyard filled. So I need Stitcher and I need Dragon Rage Chandler. I mean, I'm gonna keep, but I don't know. It's almost like you want to mill these, not draw them. But I have a Fatal Push, I have a Demonic Tutor. Don't even know what I'm gonna get. Maybe... And Breach doesn't really make any sense. I just don't have enough fodder. Pithing Needle, maybe. Maybe this was a mulligan after all. Like, I kind of want... I'd rather have a hand where there's like one Channeler. Like, at least Thoughtseize, you know. I think you want to fetch aggressively, even though maybe playing Blood Crypt is more sensible, because you want to fill your graveyard as quickly as possible. And filling your deck is nice too. Utopia Sprawl. Oh, no lands. No lands. Now I'm playing Blood Crypt though. I'm not sure. Like, I kind of want to stay above 15 if I can. Could get Feed the Swarm and kill the Utopia Sprawl. That would be weird. So if I get Breach, I can Ritual. That's 4 spells. Tendrils. That's 5. That's 10. If I had like a beater, like a Ragavan or something, dealing them damage. Yeah, maybe cutting Ragavan is just wrong. 4 or 5 cards. They only have 2 mana. This is weird, but I think we're gonna take that card. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's correct there. Yeah, you could take Needle, you could take Thoughtseize, you could take plenty of things. But that's an annoying one. I really just want to fill my grave. Wait, do I have lethal now? Let me think. I'm pretty inexperienced, but maybe this is already, like, maybe you're screaming at the screen right now and you're like, oh, you got it. So I can play this, play ritual, mill cards. The rope's ticking as well, so I gotta make moves. Play this. So that's 1, 2, 3. So that's 3 more cards in the bin. Then it's cast another ritual from the bin. That's 3 more. That's 1 more card. That's 4 cards. That allows me to cast another ritual. So that's 6, 7, 8. I think I have it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have it here. Oh, the rope goes away. That's interesting. This is insane. Yeah, Channeler is the most important card. Yeah, damn. Oh, I guess I got pretty lucky there though, right? Because I drew the Breach. Like I needed Channeler and Breach to go off. So I Demonic Tutored for Channeler and got Breach and killed them here. But yeah, this is plenty. And now I can fatal push my own guy, cast Demonic Tutor, cast Stitcher Supplier. You know, I have plenty damage here. Just should not roll out. That's the important part here. You can go nuts. Yeah. All right. I've got him, so I'm not gonna continue. Like here, I could. I guess I can't go further. Maybe I could have gone further somehow. Like I could have probably gone Demonic Tutor again, get another Stitcher. Then like I can go Demonic Tutor as much mana as I have basically, until I only have like enough left to cast 1 more ritual and then cast Tendrils. So like I could have done so much damage here. But yeah, I got really lucky. I tutored for Channeler and drew the Breach, and that was enough. So yeah, Channeler is super important, the Stitcher helps. And this was a turn 3 kill? It's just a turn 3 kill, right? That's pretty insane. And I also played Fatal Push in a Deathrite Shaman. And I'm accomplishing all that with like Dragonwade's Channeler, which is an amazing card in itself. And Underworld Breach, which is a pretty reasonable card too. While I have Lurrus on top of all that, so I have a bunch of built-in resilience. Just the most important thing that has to happen, of course, is that the graveyard is active. If it's not, this deck is absolute garbage. But hey, you got Demonic Tutors for Abrade and Feed the Swarm and Pithing Needle and all that, so you got plenty of answers for graveyard hate. Alrighty. Yeah. Could I just get like 2 lands and then red spell all my colors for? I've been playing pretty heavily, I feel like. Okay, this is good. This is a lot better. Just get rid of the Tendrils. Ba ba ba. Steam vents. Steam vents, no companion. Is it Phoenix? Some blue-red deck? Okay. So Bowmaster is pretty good, of course. Against the Shredder. Let's They could also have a bolt for the Bowmaster. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna kill it. Playing 2 spells here is kind of nice. It fills up my graveyard. And hopefully makes this a free. Oh. I think I'm winning it. I think in a situation like this where I don't really have any other combo pieces, I guess I'd take Bolt. Still off the cruise. But Bowmaster is quite good against that hand. But they did have the Bolt, so... In any case. Okay, I just play Shredder Reno. Alright. Okay. Yeah, because I have Lurrus... I feel like I can bin the Breach there and play a little bit of a, you know, mid-range game here. And here I could get Lurrus into my hands, or I could cast both Bowmasters in response to like their shenanigans. They're probably just gonna pass the turn back to me, right? Not quite sure. But I feel like I don't need Lurrus, Bowmaster, like I don't need that stuff. The only thing that I need is yeah, what I have already in hand, I think, to win this game. They drew a lightning bolt, huh? Maybe I shot something wrong here. I should have shot this. I think my opponent's just dead, honestly. Oh, they get to... Yeah, okay, fine. Shoot one here. Shoot one here. You get to draw. I haven't made the math yet, but I think they're just dead. That's a free now. I mean, nah, maybe they're not dead, actually. Maybe they have enough life. This dies. Shoot one more time. Surveil. No, that's exact. It's enough. It's exactly enough. It's 10. As I said, I don't need anything else. I have everything I need. Channeler, Bowmaster, Ritual. Okay, so... Is it Phoenix or Shredder? When I tried Phoenix, I didn't play Shredder. And you could kind of see there that they spend a lot of time on casting the Shredder and just dying to, you know, Lightning Bolt or Push. I mean, I didn't have Push this game. I don't know, it just seems a bit expensive. I mean, the Phoenix deck is already spending a lot of their mana on cantrips that don't affect the board at all. And Shredder is more of the same. I mean, the card is great, but it's also bad against Bowmaster. I don't know, it's just tough. Alright, here I guess Crypt would be a bit better than hers, but that's okay. Again, I'm really not sure what to cut. Fatal Push, Blood Moon Abrade. I could see Abrade or like something like this. I don't know what my opponent has. The rest is pretty reasonable. Take the cruise away. But again, I need to make some cuts. Maybe the Ragavan. The Ragavan doesn't seem that bad against someone who doesn't have Bowmaster. I don't know. This is just really, I don't know what to cut. I really want to be able to kill the Shredder, I think, so I'm gonna add some more removal. They also play Channeler, right? They have to. Kick out like a Bauble for the rest. I don't know. I don't want to like touch the breaches. I don't want to touch the tutors. I don't want to touch the Stitcher. Maybe you could trim like one Stitcher. What is going on? I have so many mulligans. I mean, it's just unreal. This hand is heinous. Like, either you give me 0 lands or you give me this. Or you give me like a mountain and only black cards. Come on. I feel like I'm getting really unlucky with this deck. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I have to ditch the breach. The breach is a way out. The breach is a way where I can abuse the Stitcher Supplier milling a little bit and maybe get some cards. I could also bottom Stitcher, keep the rest, and but the breach is so slow. I don't have a graveyard yet. Maybe I just ditch the breach. Having to play on 5 cards again. I mean, probably still winning, right? Because this deck is just broken. But yeah, I think it would be easier if I had some more cards. Dark Ritual. I do not want to draw Dark Ritual. If there would be a land on top, I would have just drawn that and not played the Stitcher. Shredder. I'm a lot slower with this new mouse. All the clicking, everything goes slower. Just have to get used to it, I guess. Maybe you can get away with just 2 Stitches. It's like drawing 2 now just seems really bad. Like kind of down on 2 cards. I mean, yeah, sure, if I draw a breach, I have a big graveyard, I get it, but I mean, what's missing here is like if Preordain or Brainstorm would be black, you know, that would help. That would help the deck. Let's just say. Always so obvious that you have Bowmaster when you just pass without returning Lurrus, right? It's a bit annoying, but I mean, that is how it is. Like if I would have returned to Lurrus the turn prior, looks like Treasure Cruise, then they could have just cast a bunch of cantrips in their turn and, you know, go nuts. So, I don't know. They have 6 in the bin, so they can cast Cruise. Yep. It's also like, it's very likely that they have Bolt, so playing this game of keeping up the Bowmaster is just not a good game plan against them. To like sort of get them, because they're very well aware of it. They see that you have 2 mana open. They have a lot of instant speed burn, so Just gonna push now, maybe. I should have probably pushed in response to the cruise, honestly. So they're missing what? Instant? Bowmaster's an interesting draw here. If they have an instant, they can save this channeler. My opponent figured out my hand here. So if they have like something like a brainstorm, they can just now they have the better board position. Yeah, this is kind of unfortunate for me. I just have to make a move here. They might be flooding. Nah, they have the instant. This card's a Healy. There's no way I'm gonna draw an extra card, so let's just go face here. They've been a brainstorm. Ah, shit, that grows the shredder already. Ah, damn it. I wanted to threaten Bowmaster. That's annoying. Like, make this a free, you know, and shoot one. This is a free. Oh wow, they discard Treasure Cruise. No, I can't attack. I could attack definitely with these guys. I might just be able to win the game if I hit Breach. I think the last card in hand is, yeah, okay. The last card in hand is a removal. Whoa, you shock? I should have attacked with these first, of course. That was a mistake. Like now they're just gonna kill the Lurrus. No? Okay. What was that about? Okay. Might not even be playing Phoenixes, I guess. Might just be playing a blue-red deck. Blue-red, good stuff. Yeah, I think Bowmaster's just best here. Hers, I mean, makes the channeler pretty shitty. You can just exile these two, make it a 1/1. They had 6. They kill my Lurrus end of turn. Then they have a big flyer, but I have a Hearse ticking away. If I get Bowmaster and they find draw spells, which is, you know, like 30% of their deck, then I get to shoot and grow my orc. They're at 5. Does have Shredder in play? I don't know. I don't know what was the correct call there. Definitely super weird to give me... They kept the card on top, that's not good for me. Definitely quite weird to leave it at that. Right, like why wouldn't you give me the options there? Oh, I'm stupid. I need to do this in combat. Oh, I forgot how to play against Channeler. Oh no. They need to attack and then I do it. Oh my god, that was dumb. Made a mistake, Okay, I guess it didn't really cost me, because they would have killed it anyways. They kept another card on top. I mean, yeah, I have that card in my deck. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, no further inquiries to make, I think. Figure I'll leave it at that. This deck seems very, very, very strong. Very strong indeed. You know, like 2 weeks ago or a week ago, I was sort of looking at Timeless as this mid-rangey format, lots of fair decks. But now, having played the Primeval Titan deck, and this Breach deck, sort of my opinion seems to be changing. Also, there's of course lots of Sneak and Show Natural Order, which is also unfair, but easier to disrupt. I mean, is it easier to disrupt than this? Not necessarily. But the nice thing about this deck is that so many of the cards in this deck are good on their own. They're very, like, it's just this red-black mid-range shell that we're building this combo into. And Breach is just a good card. I mean, even if I didn't have a combo here, I could have just... Look at my graveyard. I have like 20 cards. I can just bubble, push their Shredder, you know, just win. By basically sort of like a red treasure cruise in a way. You can use it as that as well, right? With bubbles. Yeah, and then you have Lurrus on top of all of that. Like, this deck is super promising. I think the list that I have here, based of course from Omri Thopter and with my sideboard changes, I think is a pretty good starting point. Yeah, if there's no graveyard hate, I think this deck is just insane and faster than the other combo decks, also better than the other combo decks, because it has Thoughtseize, Duress, and Demonic Tutor for Pithing Needle, Demonic Tutor for you know, the Tormod Crypt or the Abrade or the Fetus. Like, it plays a bunch of tutors, blacks. It's an insane deck. It plays Orcish Bowmasters, the best card in the format, arguably. Yeah, what else? This might be, you know, hands down the best deck in the format right now. That's sort of where I'm at. All right, well, that was Red-Black Breach Storm. Maybe something has to get banned. We'll see. Certainly, really, really strong deck. And yeah, as always, thank you for watching, and I see you in the next one. Take care.